I'm Elwirfy. Today, we're going to be playing some more Napoleon Total War 3 with the Total War 3 mod. And of course, at the beginning startup, it's going to be a little choppy because of lag, that's normal. So today, we're going to be playing as the French. We're on the French side this time, so that's kind of a first. And we are going to be joined by Wasteman over here on my left flank, and Bullet is going to be the player on my right. And hopefully I don't mix up those two names while we're going over the battle, because everyone's France on my side. So if I do mix it up, sorry in advance. And we're going to be facing off over here against a British player, an Austrian player, and a Prussian player, all of them moving up to take the town. We are playing for stars, I believe, so it's going to be, you know, five stars to fight for, and we do have the advantage because we're on the defender's side, so we have 2 stars right here, and then this 3rd star over here, so that'll be a win right there if we just hold those. However, it would be nice to grab that one and the one in the city as well, so that'll just be time to tell. Now, an interesting thing about this battle is that I'm actually not in this battle, not because I don't play. This is me. Like, I'm definitely doing this. I'm putting them in column, trying to move up the road, you know, getting up as quickly, relatively quickly as possible that I can. However, I do end up getting dropped from the game, and I'll point out when this happens. It'll be kind of obvious when it happens, mainly because all of my troops will just kind of rush forward with no, you know, care in the world. So that'll be fun. But we do see here that Bullet is running his cavalry forward. Of course, getting scouting early on in this game especially is important, so you can know, how many grenadiers someone brings, if they have more cavalry than you, just all of that kind of factors into the strategy that you want to be doing. And same thing over here for Wasteman's side. He's also setting up cav, and this while I'm still in, as long as I'm still in control, I'm also moving my cav up in the middle. Although if you look at my movements, obviously I'm just moving straight ahead forward. Now this was sent in by Bullet. Bullet's one who was kind enough to give me the replay, so thank you again, Bullet, for making sure to save the replay for me. I'm using his version. They both sent it to me, but honestly, I went over the whole replay once, and I don't think it makes a difference which one I use, because the game is still the same either way. So as we move up, you can see we are in visible sight of the Prussian lines, and hopefully the frame rate is better, guys. I dropped it down from ultra to high, and if that isn't good enough for you guys to watch, then we'll switch over to medium or something. But I think it's okay. If we zoom in, yeah, the frame rate at the very least looks better. And again, if it seems to be a big problem, we can always make the graphics. And then they all disappeared. Not a surprise. As you can see, we got all my troops just moving forward in column formation. Again, because at the time I still thought this was faster, but I recently learned that it doesn't matter. Column formation just happens to be faster here on the road, because everyone can be moving faster. So you can actually march out in like a big stretched out line or in a queue. But I don't know, I think column still looks cool. I think it's fun to look at, so I'm not gonna fault anyone marching in column formation at all. Yeah, because over here I do believe Wasteman, yeah, he's also moving up in a sort of a column, a little more block style than one would like. And here we go. We have cavalry from the British moving up. And how many cavalry does Wasteman have? He has about like 5. Yeah, he has 5 cavalry units. And the British right now seem to only have 3 that are instantly ready to be seen. This is kind of normal, just showing off strength. Nothing too crazy. And I do remember this part of the battle. We were talking about how, okay, the plan was originally, before I got dropped, was that I was just going to try and hold a little circle area, and hook up with him, send troops over to him, and just kind of defend against a town push to either out there or to swinging around for these 2 capture points. And then, of course, he was going to go far and flank around and or send troops up here, and then he was just going to push up and eventually, through a battle of attrition, try and take over there. So that was the actual initial plan. Of course, things aren't, it's Napoleon, things don't always pan out that way. So you can see the French players actually moving, that's not a good description. They're all French. Wasteman is actually moving up his cavalry to go ahead and take ground, because the British cav are pulling back. which makes sense for the British because obviously they're outnumbered. They probably wouldn't survive, you know, a 1-to-1 engagement if the British charged out against the Cav. So certainly a very good move to do. I'm not going to fault him for that necessarily. And we can see a little bit more of the Prussian army. The Prussians moving forward a bit here. Yeah, okay, the frame rate's getting better again. At the start of a battle, usually my computer has some trouble, but now everything seems to be a little smoother. At least to me, it feels like everything's running a little smoother. Plus, because everyone's not so clumped up. Yeah. Got some really nice looking uniforms here. Really, I will admit, even though I don't play France that often, I do like their style, the blue and white. You know, because most countries I play are either like all white or, you know, I play England. You know, that's my best faction. So, yeah, looks like we got some grenadiers here moving up to this building to take the building, of course. And as you can see, I am moving my troops into here because we decided. We were talking, well, what if I lined up all my men across this, so that way then he could march up across this and have a long line, right? Oh, hold up. Looks like there is a cavalry engagement here. But look at that. See how the French swooped around? They were able to deal with the British Cav quite easily. Yeah, now they're able to just push up freely against the British Cav here, see, because the British Cav are losing morale, even though this one's losing morale. He's pulling this one out, sending the green one in, and then charging them with the orange back in. Very good use of Cav here, and I was around to watch this, so I was really glad to see how successful Wasteman's Cav was. Bullet, again, way over there, just moving up pretty slowly, nothing too extreme. As you can see, I'm just lining up all my guys, getting ready. Got my artillery. I was thinking about putting my artillery in between this little gap here. I'd have to shift that over a bit. And of course, we do see that that Bullet is bringing his cavalry over on the right flank, possibly to have the same kind of success that Wasteman had on the left flank. Yep, looks like they're all just lining up here. Yep, getting into position. Again, on the road they all move a little faster, so that's why it looks a little choppy, I think. Guys are moving a little more at a realistic pace. And as you can see, we do get a visual on the fact that they're bringing up artillery, and I call it out, of course, and point out, hey, they're putting artillery in there, so that's something to always keep in mind. And then Bullet says he needs some more Cav, so I say, hey, sure, why not? And stupidly, I decide for some reason it's best to walk them through the square, which it's all a mucky swamp, so cavalry are going to do it 2 at a time, no less. Just be very slowed down. So it's just very unfortunate. I should have manually microed them to go around, but you know, in hindsight, I guess. So as you can see, I am lining up my troops, so they will be in a good defensive position. And we're taking it easy, nothing too crazy. Wasteman's pulling back his Cav. Yeah, pulling back, which is always a good thing. I have my artillery getting set up. Well, they will be getting set up fairly soon, I think. Although I don't need to unnumber them just yet, as I haven't seen any reason to rush doing that. The British artillery over here, even though, yes, as we zoom in, definitely there are troops here, we can hear them. Artillery is not set up either, so very important to keep that in mind. We do see that there is Prussian cavalry on this flank over here, but one cavalry unit isn't really a big deal for, you know, all the French Cav. So eventually you'll see, I decide, okay, yep, because Bill was talking to me, he said it's still much faster if you just go back and circle around. So I said, okay, I'll just do that. So that's what the plan was here. As you can see, we were holding our position pretty well. Nothing too crazy. This was my first time playing France in the new mod, so I wasn't sure what kind of army comp to bring. So hopefully the army comp was good, and if there were problems. So this is something I noticed as I was watching the replay. There's just extra guys. Whoever's these are, because they aren't mine, because I'm France 1811. But whoever's these are, maybe it was Wasteman, maybe it was Bullet, I don't know. They just weren't used ever. Like they weren't even brought, so I don't know. And now I've dropped officially. I've officially dropped from the game. That's why all these troops are moving forward. So, because instantly, as soon as I dropped, I was still in the Discord with them, because what happened, I lost connection to Steve. Internet, right? Terrible. But I told him this, and that inspired Wasteman to be like, alright, I gotta kill this British player fast, because it was now a 2v3 scenario, and usually that's not good. Now, fortunately, we do have the Third Army to exist, and, you know, stall and help out. And obviously the enemy team knows that I've dropped, so obviously they're going to be feeling a little more aggressive as well. So best way to fight aggression, especially if the aggression is going slow. Now, fortunately, something that helps out our team, I think, is the fact that all my infantry were, of course, inside of the march. It made it so they marched slower to give time for my allies to actually form up some sort of a plan. I do push my cav forward, and as I do, we give a full visual sighting of the British forces here, all marching around, moving around. Again, they are all on the road, so they're all going to move much faster, and that's something to keep in mind, is that catching people by surprise isn't necessarily going to happen. And of course, I don't know how much the British player could see, but France pretty much moves all his troops over here. You know, they're getting ready for a full-scale, you know, attack. They're probably going to line up, get some good shots off. And of course, my cavalry is going to be stupid, and it's going to just charge in, because that's what AI cavalry does. You know how the AI does things. And so my cavalry was able to get loose first. Again, fortunately, all my men were in a bog here, all bogged down, so they're not going to be as able to advance as possible. Oh, and so we have a cavalry charge, but they're charging into a square unit. Again, AI not being that smart, doesn't recognize what the unit is charging into. But this will kind of keep the British on edge, I think. Look at how clumped up they are. If I was England, I'd be spreading my guys out, getting ready for a possible full AI attack. Spread a line out here, spread some troops out here, maybe even block this off, and just have a nice wall. Even maybe, you know, if it was, yeah, exactly, bring some troops down here to cover this side. You know, a little bit of variety.
We have taken a building, sir.
Anyway, as you can see, Wasteman is now pushing forward. Bullet's just kind of doing this typical stuff, so I'm not really going to focus on that end too much yet. As you can see, they're moving up in column formation. There's my routing troops, although I think they'll come back. They have half their youth left. Alright. I really like the style of warfare, the slope of the army is in. That was really there. So now as you can see, the British players kind of... You're charging. Oh, these guys are apparently running or walking, because they're on the road. Either way, we have some troops moving up into the forest, presumably expecting the AI to be marching after them, but they're not, so it's kind of interesting. And you'll notice some more French cav is going to be trying to sneakily charge the British. Those men can form square, and those men can form, everyone can form square, so he ends up charging in. However, an interesting thing about this mod, while the French cav are going to get destroyed by the square, units defend and melee works when they're in the square. And so all of these infantry actually look either infantry or actually backs of the British. So definitely going to be a problem. And there's a countercharge from the 27th Foot League, noticing it's all routing, especially since these are grenadiers. Really good. And of course, the guys who are in are going to take some ground loss. And there is some more countercharge here. Again, this artillery isn't even set up. So this will give the French free rein to just charge straight inside. Cavalry moving first, of course, they're going to have done routing units, skirmishers, not really, yeah, they're charging, that's not good. The skirmishers should come back and then open fire before they go to the inevitable battle. Inevitable battle, the skirmishers are less not good for melee combat, and you'll notice now, the British are also being pumped up here, which is good. British cavalry will hold each place while they overall accelerate infantry action. This cavalry is not going to do too much against like this unit, you know, without the help of the infantry, simply because of the cavalry is now very tired. Yeah, because they're winded right now, not very tired yet. And then as the artillery goes down, it actually has that's pretty much most of the British player, which is really, really good, right? So that's going to pretty much wrap up that side, and you'll notice, like, the AI is now, or AI/me is now moving forward. Oh, sorry, that's a glitch. Kind of weird. He's actually moving up to go ahead and attack the Austrians here, who have decided to set up and kind of work with the Prussians, but the Prussians are being a little slow, actually. The Prussians should really kind of form up this line right here. That's what I would do. But, that's just me. Who knows? So we see that AI is going to be setting up and getting shots off pretty quick here. Darn quick, and now moving up. Yeah, I guess it's solid off here, especially considering how the Austrian player actually should know what he's doing and has all his forces, you know, lined up in a much thinner line. Squares, yeah, probably because that's the way I left them. May or may not have worked out for an advantage. You have higher morale in a square. Oh, look at that. Yeah, this artillery. I don't know what's up with this artillery, man. Another reason why I don't trust artillery, because you can kill your own men. It's crazy. If you use a canister shot on this group, yeah, that's probably why this one's going to start working. That's just what happens. And you'll look, you know, I actually do have a good amount of overwhelming force here. Sorry, I keep saying the AI is actually doing a good job of holding off the Austrians, which should give time for Bullet to push forward and get made. And what's interesting is that the AI is actually doing a good job of hurting the Austrian player, even though, again, the AI, I'm surprised by the fact that the AI is not doing a massive rush charge right away. In vanilla Napoleon, they don't even stop, they just charge at your position. And in the other games, forming square is the ideal way to do this. That actually helped out. And notice, look, my General Napoleon is helping out. You know, he's about to walk straight through gunfire, so if he gets shot right here, I would not even be surprised at all. Oh, and they're actually charging now. Maybe it's because of this charge. Because we do have some charging over here from Austria and Napoleon. They survive. Well, that cannon is still hitting its own men, so certainly not going to help out the morale all that much. Even the point-blank gunfire, those units are being hit pretty hard. And look, again, a charge. I don't think this one will be as successful. Yeah, that one's not going to be as successful, obviously, because they're taking more fire. But there are still plenty of units, you know, over here. Heck, there's even, yeah, the artillery moving forward. So, it's not over. It's not over by any stretch of the imagination for my AI. And look, I mean, they're shooting. They're all charging in. There's some strategy here. The AI is actually employing some strategy. Sending units into charge while other units shoot at them so they can be shot back at. With the AI is actually doing that. And look, see the Austrian line, obviously players doing a good job. But this was what really caught me off guard while I was watching the replay. The fact that the AI pushes so far forward, and then they're actually stopping to shoot. You know, most, okay, I won't do that. You know, I'm shooting the cav now. Cavalry that'll pretty much wipe out that unit. As you can see, the center, where the enemy majority is actually, the AI is actually doing a good job of keeping the Austrians back. I don't know if the Austrians like were hiding infantry or something, but it seemed to me that the Austrians didn't have as much infantry as you would expect. Maybe it's because of their cavalry, because of the artillery, maybe because of the cost of their units, but it felt like the Austrians just weren't doing right.
Our general is under attack.
Oh yeah, and I think Napoleon goes down at some point here. Yeah, he's under attack. He only ever has 2 units, so yeah. Napoleon's gonna go down, but I'm not really surprised by that. So this cavalry is doing some good job cleaning it up. And again, it feels like the Austrians didn't have infantry. Like, even if I was playing this, I still think I would have, I think I would have been able to deal with the Austrian infantry in a more practical manner. And now, as you can see, there's another giant mosh pit of melee. Again, the unit's being very tired, very exhausted, fighting off this cavalry, not going to be the most successful charge unit. Again, sorry about the frame rate drops, it always happens in melee for me. Anyway, and look, I mean, 1811 France, right, that's me. Other players, Wasteman and Bullet there, 1799 France. But look, I still have troops shooting. The AI is not over yet. Now there's just kind of a swarm of guys over here taking this on. And yeah, 1811, yeah, there's still, I still have more troops apparently, because these troops are pushing up now to attack. These guys have now turned their flank. They're getting ready to open fire, yeah. So now they're shooting at the Austrian Jaegers. That's what the AI does. Oh, they're actually forming up over here. We're gonna get a nice side shot actually. Good hits here. Good hits. Taking out about 30 men out of the unit. But now, of course, my allies have arrived. They're here to help out and really open up on this unit. And again, since the AI is not forming squares, they'll shoot better and the but again, I'm not surprised. Oh, and then we see that Bullet here turning in his Chasseurs and the Austrian Jaegers, which those Jaegers gave no chance against, but a counter-cav charge on the way. However, there will be a counter charge from the French cav, although the French cav not going to do as good as the
Our men are running first.
But actually, the Austrian cav is not doing too well either. And now, my AI is actually forming up. They're going to open fire on that Austrian as well. And the artillery here actually being very vulnerable because the big charge here from all this cavalry. I don't know whose cav this is. I think it's a combination of the 2 players, perhaps. You can see a massive cav here. You can see the Austrian players are pretty much breaking now. So while there are some infantry over here, it's not really going to be that much of an issue. You know, it's not going to complain about too much. And look, even this Prussian infantry, they're going to start breaking. Incredible. Then these musketeers are going to get hit, also by this cav, less effectively though. And the French player actually decides to pull back, which I think is a little interesting. Bullet here, kind of reforming his lines. I can see what he's doing in his replay. I don't really know that I agree with that because I feel like this was his opportunity to really move in and shoot him down. But I mean, he really wanted to use his cav. Now you do see a cav charge coming in, but my AI will of course be able to hold them up and stop the cav, and wasn't even a very successful cav charge. And now, because of that, one of the French players is going to be charging in all of his cav to be able to wipe this off. So good job for my AI. Good job of holding off that cav. As you can see, we have a combination of troops. Again, Wasteman sending over his army over to attack. There is still some enemy AI left, however. What's interesting is that my artillery is actually they've actually unlimbered and they're actually opening fire. So that's pretty darn exciting. So yeah, I think this unit could have been more aggressive in terms of mistakes made. This unit could have been more aggressive. Everyone could have just attacked sooner. Because look at how clumped up they are. They have no time to spread out yet. This is the perfect time to attack. You can see now my AI is forming up little pockets of troops to help shoot at the Prussians. The Prussians are really all that's left. The Austrians just fell like instantly. Of course, I think the Prussian player kind of knows to do a little more because they're not rushing in, you know, crazily. We do have a massive cav unit. Wow, 107 cav. These guys must have been expensive to get this. I've not seen a cavalry unit that's got 100 men in it. Either way, we got some troops forming up now. This is where the epic line battle is actually going to, the famous Napoleon line battle is going to happen. Yeah. Very good, very good. This unit a little out of position, not really facing anything. I don't know, probably the cav. Yeah, shooting at the cav, which that unit's already starting to lose its numerical advantage that it's supposed to have. And then we see Bullet is finally moving up his infantry, like I thought he would have done earlier. And fire now. Good volley, good volleys. These guys are warm up. Close ups here. Troops doing their thing. Are you guys going to shoot your volley? Maybe not in range. That's fine. I love the smoke. I love the effects on the battlefield. Very healthy line is going to be shelling to the back and forth. But look at it from a Prussian perspective. You guys going to fire? Yeah, good shots. Oh, double shot. Nice. Very good. Ooh, these guys have nice uniforms. They got like the pink and the very cool Prussian units. We got some pronounce half these names, I'm not actually going to try and pronounce them. These guys are grenadiers though, and I like these grenadiers. These grenadiers are awesome. And you'll notice this unit's actually starting to break a bit. They're hurting a lot, so this is probably going to be the weak point where we'll see the first break. You can see my units, they just don't care. They're happy to get shot at for no reason, without even trying to do anything. Oh, and then I actually have a fully untouched unit of the 3rd Piedmont infantry that are moving up now. Go ahead and engage. Of course, not me, yeah, you know. And now we see that that Bullet and Wasteman are finally closing in around again, fairly well. But we see some. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know why my mouse is doing that. So we see the Austrian player does have troops trying to return to battle. This is not really going to be that successful. I don't know why these guys are just charging. They could have easily outgunned the Jaegers. Not that we'll necessarily take too many losses from, charging the Jaeger. But yeah, if you get those initial ones, then the morale just gets terrible. See, and then they just break. If the AI had shot at them, it would have been much easier. You don't have a general. You don't really want to be making charges when you don't have a general. Again, we can't control the AI. That's just what they do. They decide to lose the Jaegers. Now, however, it doesn't point to the French player is actually withdrawing again. I know that they're pushing forward. Maybe they. Oh, I see. I think he's pulling back so that way his cavalry that are over here can make a push and go straight into the side. That would be the only reason to keep pulling back. Otherwise, you have the numerical superiority with your ally. You should be attacking. Even if your men are getting shot, you're hurting their men. It's kind of a trade. And you see some troops shuffling around. A new unit being brought into the battle. Very good. Again, lots of shots. Speed fire to go back and forth. Evidence is pretty good here. And we do have the troops. My troops actually do a good job of making a little bit of a defensive thing, although it's very terrible, to be honest. The AI can deliver attack orders, so it's not very good. It's complicated, spreading out your lines and such. Oh, and here we go. I guess I was right. The cavalry is getting in position. Let's watch this have a cab charge. Yeah. Getting close to the behind, although the cab unit is taking a little more damage. Charge to the back lines here. That might have been a little more effective for this. Because then you would have, been able to clean up units a lot quicker. Because now this cavalry unit is vulnerable to this artillery. Yeah, not good.
Our men are running,
yeah.
sir.
Not the best move, but it worked out. And now my men are finally breaking. Not surprised by that. But the AI did a good job, actually, of doing what it needed to do. Since I positioned my men in the middle to allow time for my allies to come together as a unified unit. As you can see, I don't know what the shape this is. This is awful. It makes this unit more exposed to gunfire. Now that unit, I don't know. I think the Prussians have a weird setup. Nice pulling back again. I don't know what they were thinking. Oh, he's pulling more cav over. Maybe he's going to do it again. And what's nice is that this artillery should be using canister. I'm not sure how to tell, actually, but they should be using canister at these units. And then these units are reforming. Okay. Oh, they're just forming around their artillery. I think. Yeah. They're forming around their artillery. Especially as Wasteman's troops up here. I know for sure these are Wasteman's troops. Are coming around to flank. Now the Prussians are able to get a little bit of an engulfment, but look at this. One of my troops returned. And he's actually going to be able to help out and get a good flank shot, actually, against the Prussians. We're on the end here. And I'm really proud of the not charging. I'm actually getting some shots off. And we do see, of course, Wasteman's charge tactics still work over against the Prussians, just like they did against the British. So he's just kind of rushing forward. He's not even shooting. He's like, man, I'm done. And we do see that also some cavalry, I believe this is Bullet's cavalry, it's going after this Prussian artillery to kind of help out. That'll wipe that out. And then it should go after that artillery as well. And now, uh-oh, they're going to be flying. That's not good. And these units should really come up and help in the fight. I never understood this concept of like having troops not fighting, not being brought to the front. Because you have an advantage of getting your line longer. As well, there's more guns firing at the enemy, so it's a little dumb to have reserve troops when you have the opportunity to line up more men. Because sometimes if you're in a city or there's only a certain amount of choke points, sure, you'll have troops in the back waiting to fill in the gap. There's only so many men to fire. But in this scenario, I think you want to use all your troops right away. And look, now we have a charge coming in from Wasteman here against these troops. Now the reason why this charge works is because one, they have their generals still left, and two, because that skirmish unit was already charged, so it'll be a little easier. Keep back, yeah. Oh wait, are these dragoons mine? These are my dragoons. Amazing. And they're charging a squareable unit, but who cares? They're not actually forming square, and they're being broken in. Yeah, that cavalry charge is pathetic. Oh, but let's see, now the Prussians are starting to waver a bit. Because they have a weird-ass line. See, these units aren't shooting, so it's a little weird. These units aren't shooting either, but that's okay. They have a concave. This artillery seems to have glitched out. I don't think they're... well, they are reloading. Reloading forever. I think this artillery is kind of not working. I haven't seen any good charge. Well, actually, wait a minute. Is an artillery through here? Not really. I don't think the artillery is shooting. Not that they necessarily needed to be shooting. It's not the end of the world. This is where it's all going to come down. This is the anvil. This is the hammer. I'm just going to have full charge. These units could form square, but again, the squaring is not good. Getting really hard. It's better to take the charge head on. Don't get back at them, but yeah, just head on. Look, I did have some troops here who were helping that engagement with the grenadiers. We're going to have some trouble, even though they are grenadiers. I'm pretty correct. These are also grenadiers. So he's actually turning the target. He's going to stall. He wants to stall these grenadiers while pushing down the line. Now the lines are really going to start breaking. Very well done. And look at this. Oh, so more of my cat. I had more cat up here. So, that's always good. I don't know if my cav are actually getting charged here. Oh, yeah, more of my troops actually returned. So, I guess my AI was actually a little more confident than I thought because they were able to bring in some troops. Yeah, so we got some cavalry charging over here. Again, what units can form some... Oh! They're actually going to make a charge against the grenadiers. It's actually really useful because you get that sandwich technique. Oh, good job, AI. They're actually helping out a fair bit. Even if they're not doing the majority of the killing. The majority of killing, I think, is going to come from Bullet. Wasteman. Probably
We've
Wasteman.
killed their generals! Now they must fight!
Not that Bullet doesn't help. Bullet is doing a good job of holding the line, but really it's up to this Wasteman who's able to plow through these armies really quite well. Also because of my AI being able to install. And then I think they've used a massive chart. No, they're just moving up. I don't know why it's pumping them up though. It's a little weird. Even if you do know some troops are going to crumble when you try and prepare for the crumbling and change the angle. And I think these units ran out of bullets. Either that or they're doing a last drop charge. Either way, that should not work at all. Should get shot pretty darn well. As you can see, this whole wave forming now. There's some battling over there, but I don't find it quite as interesting. They're troop charging. My cavalry still continuing to push against the Prussians. Now more charges. A reposition being ordered by Bullet. And then these combined wise and overall. I mean, look at the time. We're getting this battle done quick. That's what I like to see. So again, we have a monster with troops, and the Prussians are actually doing a bit of a countercharge against what kind of cav is that?
Our men are running.
Against Wasteman's cav. So Waste or Bullet. Actually, this could be Bullet's cav. One of their cavalry. You'll notice, see, now we're taking the building, I think we're taking the building for official sake. I mean, it's pretty obvious that we've won. I don't think we need to take the stars in order for anyone to feel like we won or lost. Because there's actually even 20 minutes left in the battle, so they could use the march troops to all the buildings to get inside them, so not something that's going to be a huge deal. We have a counter-cav charge from Prussia, but it's not really going to help too much. That's one thing I wish this mod would do, because in vanilla you can see the names of the players next to their units, but you can't see that here. So I just have to make guesses, which is really unfortunate, because I have no way to keep track. I suppose I could hold down and see who Bullet is. So this is actually Bullet's troops, and anyone who isn't highlighted right now is Wasteman. So Wasteman, maybe he lost a majority of his men, because there is still some fighting. And again, like I said, it's not actually over. It's pretty much over. Now we do have some good shots coming over here. A little woods battle again. Like I said, the Austrians here making a stand. Actually, there's some gunshots over here. Where is that coming from? Who are these guys? Austrians. Okay. Yeah. So again, it's not over. We've got a nice little line battle here. Troops kind of moving forward. I'll watch it from the Austrian perspective. They're moving pretty slow anyway. So. That's pretty good. Are they gonna fire? I'd like to see them fire. Maybe they won't fire. Oh, there they go. They're shooting. What are they shooting around? Okay, I don't know what's up with that unit. Never mind. So yeah, it looks like the French is just gonna do their thing. Is that a weird thing? I don't think it's any better. I think if they just form their lineup, they'd be fine. Anyway, so most of the French units now marching forward. I don't think they're gonna bother taking the capture points. I want to point out, though, just for the record, that this unit is still here. Whoever this is, I don't know what they're supposed to do. I don't know if they have like a job. Let me see. Can I recognize it? Nah, they look like just a throwaway extra unit. Only 38 men. Not really going to do too much. Which, I mean, I guess isn't the end of the world. That wasn't brought, but I'm just saying. If you're going to bring an army, bring your whole army into battle, not half of it. Or, just leave it. Forget about things. I still have dragoons up. Wow. Do I even have troops? I don't think I do. Oh, wait. Nope.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
I still have troops. That's kind of surprising. I thought the AI would just kill all the men off. But that just goes to show you why it's so important in Napoleon. I mean, this was a perfect example of how melee charges can, in fact, be, overwhelming, numbers. Because obviously they expected any good Napoleon player knows that they expect the AI to die pretty darn fast. My AI didn't, which is surprising, but you still have to assume that the AI is not going to do as good, unless later on after I make this video and I sound like an idiot, someone will tell me, oh, the AI is super improved. In which case I'll say, well, they still charged when they didn't need to, but yeah, I guess it worked out. Okay, I don't want to fast forward it up a little, not because I want to add the run time. It's long enough, but nice shots of
the men of
French
fatigued,
troops.
sir, must rest a while.
Oh, look at that. Firing through the tree line, very good. Get some close-ups. I think we did a little bit of a better job making sure we got close-ups, because that's always good. These units aren't even, the land barrier is not really caring that much about what's happening to them. Whoa. Heard an artillery shot, explosion. Oh, my artillery.
Glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Sorry, that's Wasteman's artillery. Opening fire. Are they doing a charge? just walking. They're exhausted. They're marching on those guys. Or no, maybe they're just gonna open fire. I don't know. This is it. This is gonna be it. The last of the Austrians marching into the town. I suppose they might do a little better here. Yeah, we still have the British general, which I think is surprising. It will provide morale to the troops, and this unit is actually fairly healthy, so it might take a little bit of time to wipe these troops out, although taking fire from the back, even if it is inaccurate shots, it's still not good. I don't even really see them. Yeah, they're over there, so it might be a little bit of a process. And if you look here, this is kind of cool how I can look at this. These men are over here opening fire at this unit over here, which is ultimately not doing, well, they're running away, but they're being shot at. Not really getting much hits. Give them a walk. Last one I looked at, they had 96 men. Shots being fired towards them. They're losing morale. And now here comes the French army to move up and seal the deal here. Gonna take over. Oh look, they even got enough inside of a building. They're putting troops inside the building. Or no, he pulled them out. Yeah, I don't want to make the game take forever by putting everyone in the building. That would not be nice. I think these troops are coming over here to support these troops that are now running away. Wait, I hear cavalry. Oh, we have man moving troops over here, and then a combined contingent of. Well, actually, I guess this is mostly bullets. This is just mostly bullets troops, except for these, which are going to be wasteman. Oh, and then we have a nice line engagement. Too close to the line. The frame rate can be a little bad. That I can follow right now. Let's get some. Try our best to get some good shots here. Are they just kind of taking it? They're not really getting hurt, actually. Although this general, Wellington, yeah, the United Kingdom brought Wellington, and then just kind of taking it. There's Wellington right there with that green band. So we get shot. He's kind of stuck. We can hit him. Oh no, he's routing though. So there goes any chance for the Austrians to get any last-minute morale. Maybe the Austrians.
We've taken a building,
kind of want 1 point. They're like, oh, we at least won 1 point for to win with. But I don't think the building's really going to make a huge difference. Yeah, you can see the French player now marching up. Yeah, wait over here. These units finally making a stand. The morale's pretty bad now. So I'm not surprised if they rout. Over here, they're getting terrible shots. Can I even see them? I can't even see them. Yeah, I can't see them. I don't know. Charge? I think I hear a charge. Well, cavalry's moving forward. They're trying to run. Oh. They're gonna have a nice little forest battle. Yeah. A lot of shots. Up to them. Yeah, this is not actually a bad way to hold the town. Here, and then he had another throw on top. Pretty deadly. A lot of firepower in this complicated area. They are making calls for mitigation. They're pretty slow, because again, everything in the woods is slow. They don't want to fight out now. They might jump harder than before. Action. So it looks like we have Wingman. Yeah, the British general is going to be routing. And so it looks like it'll all come down to this town. Right, open fire. It's actually falling back out of the town routing. Fairly even.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Might be useful to try and send in another unit. However, the gunshots will be helping it a lot. Yeah, I feel like the gunshots are actually doing a good job of getting them. I like how breaking them into there. Amazing. Oh, and looks like they're routing. So, that'll be the game, guys. I really hope you enjoyed that. Even though I dropped, I still thought it was a fantastic game. Check out those scores there. I deployed actually more men than either of my two allies, and that certainly showed because I was able to help keep a whole army back, as well as suicide charge. You know. Anyway, so Bullet looks like he got the second most kills, with Wasteman getting the first. I'm not surprised by that. The enemy actually not really getting a lot of kills at all. None of them even breaking 1,000, which is really unfortunate. Wasteman losing the most with 1,000. And let's see, how did the AI do? I'm just curious. What was the best killing? Grenadiers. Oh wait, this is Bullet's from Bullet's perspective. So Bullet's Grenadiers got 220 kills. Good job, Bullet. There's your the moment of fame, I guess. And I'll just kind of slowly scroll through these. Alright, well, I had a lot of fun, guys. As always, I'm Elwirfy, and I'll see you guys next time.